Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be having a look at commanders that are perfect for new players. Each commander I've chosen is designed to be fun, easy to pick up, and even budget friendly to build, so you can start your commander journey without breaking the bank. Before we take a look at these commanders, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome commander videos. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's check out these commanders. Number 1. Ghalta, Primal Hunger. A legendary creature elder dinosaur that costs 2 green and 10 generic mana to cast. It has a whopping 12 power and 12 toughness and says the following. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Trample. This is one mighty, big, and stompy commander. Ghalta is excellent for new players to the commander format. For starters, he is a mono-coloured commander, meaning you only really need basic lands for this commander, no need for any fancy dual typing lands or fetch lands with a mono green Ghalta deck. This will save you a lot of money, lands can be expensive. Ghalta offers a simple and straightforward game plan. Ghalta's ability reduces its casting cost based on the total power of creatures you control. This encourages a straightforward strategy. Play lots of creatures, but ideally focus on big creatures. This will reduce Ghalta's cost, and then you can cast it for cheap. You can easily get this big dinosaur out for as little as 2 green mana. This simplicity makes it easy for beginners to understand and use the deck strategy without getting overwhelmed by complex interactions. This commander encourages playing big creatures, and this is fun for many players within the Magic the Gathering game. I adore big green creature decks, they are so enjoyable to play. Smashing opponents' life totals with massive dinosaurs or huge creatures is always satisfying, and of course very strong. Ghalta being a 12/12 with trample makes him both an excellent attacker and hard to defeat in combat. He isn't the easiest dinosaur to remove. If you deal 21 commander damage to an opponent, they lose the game, regardless of however much life they may have. With Ghalta starting off with 12 power, achieving that 21 damage can be done blazing fast, encouraging an alternative and efficient win condition. You can run Ghalta as a Voltron commander if you so wished, although I think going the large, big, stompy creature route is the most efficient and fun way. A Ghalta deck can be built on a budget while still being very effective. Many high-powered creatures in green are inexpensive, and the deck doesn't rely on heavily or expensive staples or complex combos. Here are 2 great budget creature options you could run with this commander. Goreclaw, Terror of Krausismar, which costs around $1 to buy. This legendary bear is superb. It's going to help reduce the casting cost of all our creatures with 4 or more power by 2 generic mana. This is really going to help us speed up our game plan. And another great card is Rampaging Balos. Costs around 90 cents to buy. This beast creature is going to make every land we play create a 4/4 beast token, helping us to quickly assemble a large army of beasts. Furthermore, being a 6/6 trample for 6 mana isn't bad at all. Great creature. Overall, Ghalta is big and explosive, offering a heck of a lot of fun and can be totally budget friendly. So if you like the idea of running lots of large creatures with trample, Ghalta is the dinosaur for you. And you can buy this commander for around $1. Number 2. Ruric Thar the Unbowed. A legendary creature ogre warrior that costs 1 green, 1 red, and 4 generic mana to cast. He has 6 power and 6 toughness and says the following. Vigilance Reach. Ruric Thar the Unbowed attacks each combat if able. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, Ruric Thar deals 6 damage to that player. So this is one powerful commander. Ruric Thar's ability deals 6 damage to any player who casts a non-creature spell. This creates a simple and punishing strategy. Discourage opponents from playing non-creature spells while you focus on casting creatures and attacking. Stay away from non-creature spells, in fact run as little as you can or even 0 so we don't take that 6 damage. 6 is a heck of a lot of damage to swallow for casting a spell. With non-creature spells being very popular in the commander format, this can create hard game choices for opponents and nightmares for those blue players. Like the first commander listed in this video, Ghalta, this commander, Ruric Thar, encourages a creature heavy playstyle. This is an easy to pick up strategy which is perfect for new players. Playing Ruric Thar helps beginners learn important concepts like combat, resource management such as balancing creatures, land and other spells, and lastly synergy. building a deck where a deck works together with all its cards, in this case a heavy creature focused deck that synergizes well all together. Ruric Thar can be built on both budget or expensive, and both these options can create powerful, fun decks to play. Here are two great card options to run with this commander. Nikia of the Old Ways. This is a great card to run with Ruric Thar, especially if you are not running any non-creature spells. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. This can be incredibly explosive and help us ramp up fast. And another great card is Scythe Claw Raptor. This is a budget gem, only costing around 35 cents to buy, and is going to help us burn opponents' life totals down even faster. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, Scythe Claw Raptor deals 4 damage to them. This is going to be huge when combined with the commander Ruric Thar. Overall, Ruric Thar is a fun and beginner-friendly commander because it offers a simple, powerful and budget-friendly strategy that fits in well with the excitement of playing creatures and punishing opponents relying on non-creature spells. A great commander indeed, and you can buy this commander for around 35 cents. Number 3. Tatyova Benthic Druid. A legendary creature merfolk druid that costs 1 green, 1 blue and 3 generic mana to cast. She has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following: Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So, Tatyova is a really cool commander, boasting the Simic colour pie of blue and green, which in my opinion is the strongest of the 2 colour combinations. Having access to both green and blue means we can play excellent creature spells with green and run controlled defensive spells with blue. This combination of attack and defense creates a formidable shell that can be hard to defeat in Commander. Tatyova's ability triggers whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, allowing you to gain 1 life and draw a card. This creates a straightforward and satisfying strategy. Play lands, draw cards, and gain value. Repeat this process and you will quickly gain a massive advantage over your opponents. This simplicity makes it easy for beginners to understand the deck's core strategy. Tatyova rewards you for playing lands and ramping, which is a fundamental part of Magic the Gathering. This teaches beginners the importance of mana acceleration and fixing, helping them build a strong base for future decks. A Tatyova deck should include easy to pick up ramp spells such as Rampant Growth, Cultivate, and Kodama's Reach. All are affordable and do wonders within this type of a deck. One of the best mechanics in Magic the Gathering is card draw. Some new players may find it hard to find consistent ways to achieve this mechanic. However, with Tatyova as your commander, you have a consistent card draw engine on the board while she's on the battlefield, helping you gain those cards with ease. Card draw is a powerful and fun ability to work with. Apart from running great mana ramp cards that search for lands in your library, here's an excellent card I highly recommend running with Tatyova as your commander. Avenger of Zendikar. This is a superb creature that costs 7 total mana to cast and says the following: Whenever Avenger of Zendikar enters, create a 0/1 green plant creature token for each land you control. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each plant creature you control. Okay, so Avenger of Zendikar's kit is highly effective in a Tatyova deck, as chances are we're running a lot of lands and would highly benefit from that wonderful landfall trigger. Furthermore, we're going to get a lot of plant tokens since we're likely going to have a lot of lands in play. This card can be used as both a win condition or as a defense plan. It's a solid card. Overall, Tatyova Benthic Druid is a fun and beginner friendly commander because she offers simple, rewarding and budget friendly strategy. She is really cool, and you can buy this commander for around 35 cents, making her very budget friendly. Hey everyone, fun little fact. Only around 13% of you watching this video are actually subscribed to me. So, you guys from the larger percentage who are coming back to view these videos, maybe think about subscribing. That would really make my day. Okay, let's dive back into this video. Number 4, Krenko Mob Boss. A legendary creature goblin warrior that costs 2 red and 2 generic mana to cast. He has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following: Tap. Create X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens where X is the number of goblins you control. Okay, back to a mono-colored commander now. Krenko is mono red, making it a heck of a lot cheaper to build since we don't have to invest in any expensive lands. So, Krenko is mega explosive and has the capability of closing out games blazing fast. Krenko Mob Boss is best played as a tribal/typal commander, which is a commander deck that is dedicated to a specific creature type. In this case, it's goblins. With Krenko as your commander, the game plan is pretty simple. Build an army of goblins, cast Krenko and tap him to create even more goblins. This snowball effect is highly effective and can overwhelm opponents very fast. Combine those goblins entering with a specific burn permanent spell such as Impact Tremors, and every time our goblin enters you deal 1 damage to each opponent. This can quickly get out of hand if you have around 10 to 20 goblins entering each time you tap your commander Krenko. Yep, mega explosive. Apart from Impact Tremors, another great card to combine with Krenko Mob Boss is Goblin Bombardment. This is an iconic card and has been around for many years. Use this enchantment to sacrifice your goblins and ping damage to any target. You can use this to kill creatures or even help remove players from the board, pinging their life total down. Excellent card for sure. Overall, Krenko Mob Boss makes a superb tribal commander that can rapidly bring the heat to your commander tables. Just be careful, opponents are likely going to try and remove Krenko straight away once they understand what you're trying to do or what the deck actually does. So try and find ways to protect him. You can buy this commander for around $1.30. Number 5, the final commander on my list today. Zul Ashur Lich Lord. A legendary creature zombie warlock that costs 1 black and 1 generic mana to cast. She has 2 power and 2 toughness and says the following. Ward. Pay 2 life. Whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 2 life. Tap. You may cast target zombie creature card from your graveyard this turn. Any zombie lovers out there? Zul Ashur makes an excellent zombie tribal commander. Plus, she is a mono color commander, giving us budget access from the get-go with those basic lands. Having Ward pay 2 life is a pretty nice bit of protection. Every time an opponent tries to target her, they have to pay 2 life. This could be enough to deter players from wanting to do nasty removal spells on our commander. Zombies are all about coming back from the dead, right? Well, this commander gives us easy access to recurring any zombies we may have lost, helping us cast them from our graveyard. This makes our zombies incredibly hard to remove, as each time they do die, we have the potential to bring them back. Being a low to cast commander at just 2 total mana makes getting Zul Ashur out easy without any hassle. There are so many fantastic zombies you can utilize with this commander, however, here is one of my favourites. Grey Merchant of Asphodel. A zombie creature that costs 2 black and 3 generic mana to cast. It says the following. When Grey Merchant of Asphodel enters, each opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion to black. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Each black in the mana cost of permanents you control count toward your devotion to black. So with Zul Ashur being a mono black commander, this means that our devotion to black is likely going to be rather large. So each time a Grey Merchant of Asphodel enters, we are going to be draining a lot of life from each of our opponents and gaining a lot of life for ourselves. If we could find ways to sacrifice this zombie, getting it into our graveyard, we could then utilize our commander to recast it and drain life again. Repeat this process a few times and this makes an excellent win condition. Yep, this is a solid card worth picking up if you don't own a copy. Overall, Zul Ashur Lich Lord makes an excellent beginner friendly commander, especially for the zombie theme, which can be highly enjoyable to play. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Okay, we have come to the end of the video. What do you all think of the commanders I've listed? Being new to the commander format may come across as slightly overwhelming, but do not fear. Most players within the format have no problem teaching you how to play the game or helping you brew a deck. Sometimes all you have to do is ask. I'm hoping this video has helped you find something cool and fun to build around. The commander format is such a blast to play and I've made some lifelong friends through it. So, good luck out there, I hope your journey is fun. Let me know in the comment section below which commander you liked the most from this video. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please check out the 2 other videos that should have popped up on the screen. Please could drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future commander content. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.